Alright, happy February guys. It is today the 2nd, it's a Monday, and it is still cold, but it's not as cold as it used to be, luckily. And today, I clocked in at 9 a.m., so I'm early. As you can see here, it's a clear sky today, so the weather is actually good. It's just cold, but not as cold as it used to be. Not as bitterly cold, in fact. I have my gloves off today. Alright guys, so quick recap. I basically did all my classes. I did my Korean War 1, which was good because we just assigned ourselves the group discussion leaders, which means I will be the first one, hoo-hoo. And after that, I went through the Ottoman Empire stuff. We went over who basically the Ottomans are and who they were before they were the official Ottomans. And now after that, we went over to US history, MLK and whatnot. And now headed off to bio tutorial. Someone has their laptop out on the street, man. The grind is real, guys. It is so real. So right now, it is probably 6 o'clock by now. As you can see, it's really dark. And I'm just headed home. I met a couple of new people in the bio tutorial, which is good. I'm like, finally, I have more connections. I have not had new connections since like freshman year, first semester, and also second semester, which now in college time feels like forever, which is not a good thing.
What up, brother?
Hey guys, so it's 10:48 right now, so I am headed off to Pulsar. I'm gonna do a little workout today because I didn't work out all week this week, unless you count Sunday. But it's not good for my body, right? Gotta get my body back into shape. So after that, I'm gonna have lunch and head over to class. It might be a little tight in schedule. This looks really nice. I mean, you can see the little statue thing there, the two buildings. I never learned what those two buildings are. And then over there is the Cartier sign and the World Trade Center all the way over there. Basically down there will be Soho and also Chinatown, and a lot of kids go there if they have enough time. This semester, although I'm only there for 2 days of a week, that also means my schedule is a little bit tighter. I don't have as much free time. If I'm going to dedicate a Chinatown lunch, it has to be like the entire time. Alright, and just as I predicted, it is now 12:12. I have enough time to go to class, and I got to have lunch. Oh my god, guys, I am so tired. But right now it's 3:24. I'm headed off to the US class. I need to start actually participating in my class because I feel bad. Because I know the answers, but like I don't say anything. It's probably a bad thing. So that's the little resolution I'm gonna make here now in February. I'm gonna start participating more, start actually saying the answer. Alright guys, so I'm walking down Mercer Street right now. Go about to pass Waverly and I'm gonna go to 8th. Feels a bit more chilly than usual for some reason, but really nothing compared to what it was like last week, so I don't mind. Anyways, I'm headed off to the weed class once again. Today is going to be the start of the attendance, so now I actually had to pull up. Alright guys, it is now 6:13. It is pretty late, I know. I just finished the weed course and we finally went over some real like sciencey stuff. We went over the structure of the brain, which was pretty interesting. Kind of reminded me of the intro to psych class that we took, which I guess is related because it is CAMS, which is I think a subsect of the psych class or the psych like major. It's affiliated with NYU Langone, which is pretty cool. Anyways, I'm gonna head home now. It's been a long day. I have a decent amount of work to do this weekend, so gotta catch up on that. I also have to buy a book, read the book, understand the book, learn the book, etc. We're truly in the advanced courses level. Alright guys, it is 9:21 right now. It is a Monday, and I'm headed off to bio right now. Alright guys, so it's kind of loud right now because Broadway. So I just went to the bookstore and I got a refund. Another refund for the access code for the textbook, because we're not supposed to use the textbook, we're supposed to use code on. And I decided to pay for the textbook by accident. So instead I'm gonna spend 48 of that dollars of the 58 to access code on, sign up for it tonight. Tomorrow's the deadline. And yeah, I did get lucky with the window because it was still within the time period. Thank God. So try to do those things quickly. Try not to make those mistakes. I wouldn't tell you don't buy anything from the bookstore, but wait. It's okay to wait. Alright, so I feel good about that. I got a $10, I guess, profit from that, if you could call it that. So today I have two big things that I was working on. One was being the discussion leader. It is happening today. I have to lead my group alongside this girl named Annie. Annie is a lot more extroverted than me, so hopefully she helps out. It's more like if I could help out her. Other than that, I also have a newspaper reading to do for my other class, and I printed it out and we got an article. We got the contextualization, we got everything. We're set for today, guys. What is up, guys? It is now 3:23. I just finished my Ottoman Empire class and also the Korean War class. I didn't tell you guys that the discussion went pretty well. I was one of the discussion leaders, like I said. It wasn't that bad. I mean, luckily Annie carried it. Thank you, Annie. But it's alright. Hopefully Professor Jin gives me those 5 points of participation. And yeah. Now I have to do a little reading and analyzing for the newspaper that I chose for the US class. I'll see you guys later. Alright guys, it is now probably 6 p.m. or so. I didn't even check the time, but I'm headed back home now. I just finished my bio tutorial. It was pretty good. I actually kind of knew some stuff, and it doesn't feel as cold, thankfully. Oops, I ended up at the Marshalls, but I'm gonna have to go through, head off upstairs. Alright guys, it is 9:12 right now. I see some people ahead of me on the road, so I'm currently off to school. It's a pretty quiet day. I like it. It's a lot warmer, so I had my jacket off, or at least unzipped, because I was sweating. Alright guys, right now it is 3:30, or a little past that actually. No, closer to 4:45 now. So headed off to the weed class, but I'm taking a different route this time, going down Green Street, and let's see if it's any quicker. So yeah, basically my week is over. Man, my skin is contrasting really well with the background. And so my school is over. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it. This week was relatively easy, though we did have some pretty big assignments. I had what did I have? I had my quizzes. Actually, I had a quiz today too. Two quizzes actually. And yesterday, or not Monday, I had a reading assignment and whatnot, and it was big stuff. The reading assignment, of course, being a discussion leader, which I guess that was pretty big. You have to talk quite a lot. And yeah, but you know what? I felt good because I did those big assignments, because I did them, and because I succeeded. I believe I did, at least. I feel better about it. I feel like, whoa, I did some good stuff. This week feels productive then. Hey guys, so now I'm at skirt ball. I'm about to start bio class on my hair. So it is now around 9:20 or so, so I have about 10 minutes before class actually starts, so I'll just be chilling. Alright guys, it is now 4:50. So today I don't have bio tutorial, luckily, because it was the odd week. So yeah, I'm headed home now. It's been a while since I walked down this path. Well, actually, it's only been about a week. Anyways, today was, I guess, kind of a typical Monday, though it is a Tuesday today. But it feels a little different. Whenever it's Tuesday, it's supposed to be a Monday, it always feels different. And yeah, I think people just sense it around it. Hey guys, so right now it's 9:12 and I'm kind of half here. I'm not even wearing a hood anymore. It's drizzling a very tiny bit. So now it's drizzling, as I said, and it's not too heavy luckily, but I should probably go inside. I do have an umbrella, but honestly, I don't feel like taking it out. Also, the last couple days, there's a lot of construction stuff going on the roads. I have learned, take the road more taken. Alright guys, so right now, I'm off at McDougal, not across the street before the garbage truck hits me. So, right now, I am headed off to Mamon's Falafel, like usual. Well, today, because, you know, if you're religious, you gotta follow the rules once in a while, and I should probably have one day where I don't have meat. Alright guys, so I'm right in front of Mamon's Falafel, as you can see. And now they accept cards, so yeah, that's how I paid. Guys, just about 11 a.m. and I got this. So I'm gonna walk over to Bopes again. I'm gonna go back to my little what did they call it? A snack lounge down in the first floor of the basement. And yeah, I'm excited. The guy was really nice, and he said to take some napkins and whatnot. Alright guys, what's up? It is late now, past 6, and if you look around, you can see that it's drizzling. Makes for some pretty cool shots though, at least. Anyways, I'm headed back now. My week is over.
George Washington Bridge bus terminal.
Oh man, the weather is so nice. So it is now 1 p.m. I am currently on school ground on a Friday because I have a test to take. It's going to be a bio test, my first midterm. I think it'll be pretty good. It's about genetics, so it's kind of like the foundation between the evolution and the ecology for later. And I'm so glad that the weather's nice. Alright guys, it is now 1:40. It is 20 minutes till test time. Alright guys, what's up? I'm right behind Washington Square Park, and now it's around 3:50, and the weather is really nice today. So much better than what it has been before. So anyways, I'm off to Cinderella because that's the store that I'm gonna get some nice dinner stuff. And after that, yeah, February is over. So thanks for watching this vlog. I appreciate it, and yeah, let's see what happens in March. It'll probably be a lot more stuff happening, hopefully. Alright guys, so I'm right outside Mamon's Falafels, and now they accept cash, card.